With that old gear, fighting those giants year after year. Tonight I'm showing you something new. Rare cats tackles got nothing to prove. Built by fires who know the game, tested in battles that earned their name. J&S signature, that's what we trust. When monster cats strike, this rod's a must. You paid your dues, now raise stakes. This is the moment, the change you'll make. No more players fall. This spot's built to brawl. River cats tackle, answering the call. When giants strike, we're standing tall. J&S signature leading the way, breaking the limits day after day. No more playing small. This spot's built to brawl.
Hot dog, I'm excited this week. You know why? You know why, John?
What's up, everybody?
Can you guess?
I have no friggin' idea.
Because Dustin caught some big old fish.
Oh man, that's fish.
Hey.
We.
Shoot, we already got all kinds of people in chat, Lance. Go ahead before you get behind.
The hell, I don't know. I can't see the chat. Where's the chat at?
The same place as always. What are you talking
Hey
about?
man, don't start no shit with me.
I
There
see
he is.
Matt Ryan in there. We got Lisa, Greg Burgess. Who else we
Crappie
got?
Day if
Good
you
Lord.
missed it.
Oh,
Yeah, we got Crappie Day. Man, I'm missing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Chris is in chat. So V's not far behind. Yep, there's V. Let's see. Nate.
What's up, John Boy?
Cold Creek Billy.
Yeah, John Boyd, Lisa Swain, Greg Burgess, Crappie Day Darren, John Boy again. Everybody saying hello to each other.
Yeah, that's what you got to pass by, all the hello to each others. That's the scrolling. Let's see. Jerry Hager. Let's see.
Yeah, Nate,
Jason Cutter.
Jason Cutter's in here.
Yeah.
If him and Matt Ryan's in here,
Yeah.
this done went to hell already.
Oh, Creech made it in. All right, it's a party now. It's
Cutting
officially
up
a party.
Yep. Oh, on another note, I talked to a guy down in you remember the guy we gave some rods to with the little girl with brain cancer?
Was that the one that was going to go alligator fishing? Yeah.
Yeah, they done caught over 30 gator on the rods.
Where's the pictures?
Hey, he's like he said, life gets in the way with what I gotta do. He said,
well, if they're happy and catching stuff, then that's good.
She's still doing fine. Just a little. They got some problems with medication,
Hey,
you know,
Norm.
the normal stuff. But you know, and now she's 18 and she's still doing good.
Yeah, because we met her
30.
last Memphis, so that's been a year. What did she buy? We didn't have the J&S yet. Was that a Carnival, maybe?
Yeah, she got
I think it was a pink Carnival. Bobby, that's not a fish. What are you doing? You trying to fish healthy?
They had a Carnival and a 10 foot.
Oh, okay. So that's probably a 10-foot Challenger and a Carnival. Yeah.
Yeah. And he sent me a video of yesterday. They caught some 40-inch reds on them.
Ooh.
Some bull reds.
Ooh.
He said they love the way they work.
That's some Patrick Gray fish.
Yeah, Bobby, getting salad. That would have went good with the fish I ate, Bobby. Oh, I didn't say that, V.
Let's see.
What's up, Cold Creek?
Let's adjust the view here. See
That
if
ain't
we
gonna
can. I'll find the one that works best with him being on the phone. Hold on. I'm okay with this one.
Yeah.
Creed said, if the feed is scrolling too fast for my crappy service, I'll just say hello, everyone.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. So if nobody's ever seen this beautiful bastard that's new on screen, this is Dustin Clark.
How y'all doing?
Hey, okay. Your video chopped slightly, but you sounds good, Dustin, so we good.
Okay.
So
He's
Dustin,
all right.
Bobby's down there farming salad. Dustin is
Yeah.
not a
Look,
Dustin's not a crap. I can't talk, not 922. Dustin's not an RCT pro staff or anything. He uses he has most of your career used multiple, and we don't need to bring up who you switched from or anything on some of this stuff, we don't do that. But Dustin's a convert over to RCT hooks and now some Ancient Mariner bumping rods. I think you are, judging by the hat, you're a fan.
Yeah, I was pretty blown away. The proof was in the pudding Saturday. I mean, I didn't even use the. I had two of the bumping rods. I didn't even use the other one, the second one.
Yeah.
Me and you kept passing that one back and forth.
Yeah. I think, was that the first fish of the day
Hey,
you hand?
hey.
Wait, what? Yeah, he's the pay laker I was telling you about, sure. Dustin lives about 2 hours north of me and Jeremy, about 3 hours from John. He's a Louisiana guy with us. He's a local.
I live about Toledo Bend.
Yeah, near Toledo Bend. We call him a northerner, but he's.
What do you think about the hook?
The hooks? Well, I got a puncture mark on my hand from one of them, and then I almost had to get a pair of pliers to get it out of the 80-pound fish's jaw. So
I think it punctured in his jaw, didn't it?
Yes, it went
not behind,
right here,
but
around the sea path.
Yeah, it went down. It went down pretty much down in the jawbone, didn't it?
Now the 70,
they known for going.
Now the 70, it held on, but where it was at, it wasn't the hook's fault. It was just where it was at. It buried up and it held on, but when I touched it, it fell out.
Yeah. Now let's show, because there's a lot of people guys in here don't even catfish, so they have no idea what fish we're talking about.
Okay.
I'm going to bring up some pictures. This is how we started our morning.
So
that's pretty pretty.
My morning at 3:00 in the morning. I don't know what time y'all started.
Well, this was on the boat when we were almost to the fishing spot. It was just pretty, so I took pictures. Okay. But we should be going from first fish to last. I think I'm going that way. That there should be the 88-pounder. Now, keep in mind, Dustin is 6'1". I don't know if he's 300 pounds, but he's a hefty boy. He is a broad-shouldered man at 6'1". When him holding a fish, he's wearing my gloves, if that tells you how big his hands are.
Just say
he's a thick feller.
Hey.
Hold on.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. Hold on, I'm showing everybody's chats.
We think to get some excitement going on, I think.
No, it was just two people messaging me right at that moment. Hold on, it threw my it threw my Facebook out of looking at pictures. All right, I'm back. Yeah, somebody told me to turn Dustin's. I got that volume up a little bit. Tell me. Okay, so that's the 88-pounder. I've got a bunch of pictures, so I'm going to scroll through a few. I think a total of 65 pictures on the day. That's a Sea Arc Protege 240. If you know, that's 72-inch bottom, and that fish is, tells you how wide that fish is. These pictures were from Dustin getting tired of holding it up while I took pictures. Yep, that's the scale. Look how John's quiet. He's just staring at pictures now.
Well, I'm just waiting.
Was that a sanctioned scale?
Yes.
It was.
that was a sanctioned scale and an official win yesterday for a tournament on the Live Fishing Tournament League. Tell me about that fish, Dustin. What are we looking at here?
Looks like a monster to me.
Yeah. You look excited.
Yeah, I was. I showed you a couple times my hands shaking, and everybody goes wanting to catch a big fish, but it very seldom happens you catch that many in one trip within, I don't know, it was within 2 hours max that we caught all those.
And if anybody needs the proof, that is that fish going back in the water. I'll leave it there for a second. Yeah. So that's the 88. How was the hit? Because I remember I wasn't looking at you, but I remember the sounds you made.
So we need to rewind. So to start the morning off, the first fish I caught was 23 pounds. Well, I got a little excited. Jeremy was like, you got a little excited there, huh? So I was like, yeah, man, yeah. So fast forward, I was bumping along. I ain't gonna lie to nobody, I was about half asleep, whatever, just bumping along, just the rhythm. And doing it with the opposite hand that I normally do. Well, when
it took a couple of minutes for that first bite, so you were kind of
And when he hit about jerked me over the back of the boat, over Jeremy's rod holders. Then I find Jeremy's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" I'm like, "It's a good fish." And man, he started peeling drag, and then calmed down, and finally started working him and just taking my time. And I didn't have no idea that it was that big of a fish, but when Tank was sitting there with a net waiting on him, and then when he came up, we were like, "Oh, he's a little bit bigger than we thought."
Yeah, I think he told me the rod handled it. The rod wasn't like bent in half, even for that big of a fish. It actually handled the fish pretty well. You said like it had backbone left to go.
Yeah, I mean, I would have never guessed that fish was that big. I mean, and we were in what, 4 or 5 mile an hour current, and
at least
there was a lot of stuff going on, and I didn't figure I was 40s or 50s, and then we ended up with 88. That's pretty impressive.
And then you said where that hook was, that German alloy.
Yes, it was buried. I almost had to ask everybody.
It ain't often you find hooks that'll go into the toothpaste.
No, not no toothpaste that big.
There's Tank. Tank tell you his 100-pounder, it was hooked in the roof plate. It went in and come back out.
Oh, Dustin's seen all those pictures.
Yeah.
And the best part is once you take it off of there, once you get the fish off, you can still use the hook.
Man, we kept using it, and finally, I don't remember if it was me or Tank. One of us got hung up and had to break it off, and we had to put a new one on.
I did, because you had to cut it.
Yeah.
But 2 of the 3 big fish were already caught when I cut it off.
That's the thing about it, Dustin. It's making a hook that's durable. And because a lot of guys nowadays, when they catch a fish, most of the time they got to sharpen that hook before they use it again.
No, that rod was thrown right back in the water.
We don't have that.
Yeah, like I said,
we don't have that.
I had two of those rods, and I never even picked the other one up. It was rigged up, ready to go, and I never even used it. We just kept swapping that one out all day. So that one got the work. It was on fire.
John knows the feeling. It was actually me that put the rod back in the water because he went sit on the front deck. He said, "I'm gonna take a break." He's so excited, his hands were shaking.
Yeah. So I've been trying
I
to.
mean,
So I had my personal best was 75 pounds, and I caught that in September of 23. And I've been trying to break that since. And I almost broke it 2 times yesterday in a matter of 2 hours. Um, but
Yeah, the other one was close to beating it.
yeah. And I fished down there several times with Andrew and Jeremy, and then several times without them. And I think the biggest that I'd caught before down there was about 66, which is a very
Yeah.
good fish. But and I know the big
Which,
fish are there. I've seen Jeremy catching them, and Andrew. But when you do that many at one time, and then the bumping was the best part.
me and Jeremy want to make sure everybody understands. This was not a case of us putting Dustin on fish. He just, if we were going to fish with him, because he asked us, hey, why don't y'all jump on the boat? I'd be by myself. So like, okay, we'll jump on with you. Well, instead of driving your boat down, we'll just use Jeremy's boat. Dustin knew where to go. The bait spot was actually Dustin's bait spot, and he was showing us where some bait were. Even without me and Jeremy, he'd have still caught those fish. That was Dustin's tournament. This was not, to be clear, this was not me and Jeremy putting Dustin on fish.
So the previous weekend I went down there, and my boat actually has live scope on it, and I couldn't hardly find no bait. I was tired of throwing the net, and I said I'm just going live scope around until I find them, and I found them, and that luckily. Because Jeremy and Andrew didn't go last weekend, so luckily they were still there this week, and we was able to get bait pretty quick. Um, so I had done some work the weekend before, just at least finding a bait because we didn't want to use frozen bait.
John, we actually tossed the cast net at the fence in the hydro.
That's where you got to do it.
It was.
Yeah, that was a little sketchy.
It's scary because
He broke two braille lines. He broke two braille lines doing it, but it was with the whole net.
But it got bait, didn't it?
It got bait. We had
That's
those fresh shad, about 8-10 inch shad.
That's all you need. If you get bait, 2 broke braille lines is worth it.
That's what the old net's for. That was not on his new net.
Oh, I'll throw any of them in it.
Is that 18 inches?
I did 8 to 10, not 18. They weren't that big.
It got bigger than that.
Chop the tail off and put them big hooks.
Them little 6 inchers here.
Oh yeah, that one I just barely chopped the tail off.
So we started out. I was running a double hook, but man, they were biting so good that we could get away from the double hook and just run a single hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were smashing it.
Man.
And they really wanted the dropper line on the bumping rig. Dustin was catching before we were because his dropper lines were shorter. They really wanted them real close to the bottom.
Yeah. But it was frustrating. We had a couple times like Jeremy found a lot of fish in one spot when we were scanning. And we lined up over them and we're bumping, and we bump through there and nothing. And we go back, start over, nothing. Well, then we just quit looking at the fish finder and just went bumping, just bump. And then that's when they would come alive.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that pile of fish, they look active or somehow we misread it. I don't know. That pile we couldn't pull a fish out of.
Yeah.
But they were there.
Yeah. Oh no, Danny got Fanny her PB channel cat last night.
Ooh, how big?
What 10 pounds? 10 something, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's see. And all that story for Dustin, that's just the first fish of the day. I got to keep going. He was a little excited. Whoop. Come back. There it goes.
Now he's gun shy, Dustin.
There it is. That one, that's the second fish. So that one was what, 52?
52 or 53, somewhere in there.
So I think this was the fish that, like, at this point, that was our like third weighed fish. We weighed about a 30 before that. So this fish kind of put the tournament away because the rules were, John, if we didn't say, it was a 5-fish bag, but you had to choose if you were keeping that fish before you put it on the scale. Once the fish touches the scale, it counted as your 5-fish bag permanently.
Huh.
So the first 2 fish of the day were just under 20 pounds, and we threw them back.
And then we decided to keep like a 23-pounder, and then we got the 88, so it was a little bit over 100 pounds.
Well, that was
And
just not as impressive after seeing the big ones pictures.
I know, man, and that's still a very respectable fish.
That was still a 52-pound fish.
You know, that's what we always say too, though, Dustin. Yeah, we have the waters to catch big fish, but we also respect the guys that doesn't have the waters like that, and their big fish is a 10-pound fish, but out of the waters they fish in, that's a very respectable fish too. You know.
Yeah, anybody that already knows that they're a good catfisherman, anybody in the chat and all, if you lived where we lived and fished that area of the Mississippi that we do, you'd be catching 50-pound fish consistently too. Trust me, the spot is that good.
So I fish normally about 2 hours north of y'all, by Natchitoches, Red River. And there's big fish there, but I have to work a lot harder, and I skunk a lot going out there. And then I get to go somewhere that's a special place, and that the fishing's a little bit easier, and you get to enjoy it. But you don't never think you're going to have days like that. Them were special days, and then not having a fight with gear and just mishaps and all that was made it even. There really wasn't. I think our biggest problem was just finding a little bit of bait at first, and then we finally, Jeremy spotted the ones actually right up by the hydro. I had found them the weekend before, a little bit before it, but it was actually a pretty enjoyable trip.
Yeah, relatively smooth trip. Nothing had to fight out of the complete ordinary.
So
what happened? Lance got kicked out?
He's backstage, but he's not on. Oh, there's his camera.
So the last time I invited Tank and Jeremy to fish with me, we went in my boat. And I told them I filled the boat up. We're good, man. We went and fished. I think we rode like 60-something miles that day, just like in and out of the hydro, blah blah blah. And we
rode that day.
We start coming back, headed back to the boat ramp.
Jingle.
Boat runs out of gas.
Uh-oh.
Yep, and it was during March, at the middle of March, end of March, so the river was really flowing pretty good. And ain't no big deal. So we plop the trolling motor down and we take off, and we're going to go to the I don't know what y'all call that area.
It was in the mud hole.
Jeremy and Andrew's daddy had to meet us to bring us some gas, and so.
Yeah, John, we trolling motored from about the confluence of the Red to the entrance of the mud hole where they met us.
And the trolling motor's about to die when we get on the bank. So every time I go, they were like, "The boat's full of gas, ain't it?" Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was full the last time. It's just you rode too
Well,
much.
no, actually it wasn't. It still held 15 gallons that I didn't know. It was showing full, and but it had a vent issue where it would just like click the pump off and make you think it was full.
Yeah.
So I had to fix that. Now it'll actually fill up.
He has not run out of gas yet since. He has hit a buoy, ripped a hole in his boat, but he has not run out of gas.
So 2025 has not been too kind to me. I broke both of my feet, and then totaled my boat while I had broke feet. Then when we went to MRM in Vicksburg, the trolling motor went out on day one at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we didn't even get to weigh in or do nothing. To have that kind of weekend, this weekend was pretty good.
This was a bad year for you. I kind of wasn't thinking about it that much.
It made up for all the bullshit, don't it?
Yeah, it's been pretty rough, and then it's been pretty rough.
Yeah, because you're like a heavy equipment operator, right?
Yes, yeah. I'm actually
You
a
haven't.
I'm actually over the whole job whatever job I'm on, but I'm considered like a working foreman. But I run the job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's even worse.
they're getting a foreman and a worker for the same price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I still love running equipment.
Well, I mean, I understand. That's the same with me. I can sit in the truck if I wanted to and watch them work, but that's
Yeah,
too long, too boring. So get out
yeah.
there and get with them.
It
yeah,
was kind of warm yesterday, so I said, "Ah, you're fine. You're used to outside." He's like, "Hell, I'm usually in the air conditioned cab."
yeah, yeah. The dozer I'm running right now has about 400 hours on it. So, in other words, in
Ooh,
vehicle terms, it ain't even had its first oil change yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It did look nice and spiffy in those pictures you had sent.
Yeah. But,
Let's see. We'll get to the third fish, and then we'll be through pictures. I took a lot of pictures. So Dustin actually told me, hey, he's the one that said, hey, get your phone and take some rod pictures. I was like, oh, it's probably a good idea.
I
So
think
this
that was the
one,
70,
yeah, this would have been the last fish. So this was what, a 72 it turned out to be
72 or 73.
in at least 4.5 mile an hour current. And
So the
Dustin
current
was
was good
heaving on
enough.
that rod too.
The current was good enough that we was having to use 10-ounce weights.
Yeah. Yeah, we were bumping with 10-ounce weights for sure. By this picture, John knows to the foot exactly where we are.
Yep.
But considering, and he had a decent bit of drag. Like I kept having to tell him, like, loosen your drag and let him play a little.
Well, I finally had to.
Oh, look, a little short video.
Yeah, I finally had to just give in and loosen the drag a little bit.
It
'Cause,
just in case they're whisker hooked is kind of what I worry about.
well, I'm having to remind myself too, also that I used to use a 100-pound braid, and I've dropped it down to 65 now, so I don't have that luxury. I have to remind myself to be a little bit more gentle.
Oh, you ain't gonna break that 65 still.
Hmm.
Yeah, just got a little chance. You could see the water coming around the back of the boat, and that's after the trolling motor was
Especially
turned
if it's
off.
ancient mariner braid. That stuff don't break worth crap.
Now his reel's a PC Fun, and I forgot what line you said he was using.
Reaction tackle.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah,
I'm
Red
not.
Kentucky's some
I'm
good
not.
line.
That's. I've had good luck with it. It comes off Amazon. It's cheap. Is why I use it. I mean, it's not no
It,
brand deal.
it felt good when I was bumping with it. It felt good.
That's what I use. I got some 65-pound reaction tackle on some of my reels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have to get you a big ocean tycoon to put on that rod, Joe.
Yeah, Jeremy. I think that was what he was using back in March, wasn't it? Or was he using that yesterday too?
Yeah, it's a 400 size ocean tycoons is what we had.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, if you want to know how big those fish were, Jeremy was having to help him hold the sling up. Yep, that's the 72. The little yellow fan pointed at it because it was getting hot by that point.
Mm-hmm. And that new canopy, the
Oh,
new
God dog it.
top was very nice.
It did. Yeah, the top definitely worked good. There we go. I told Jeremy to actually get in the pictures this time. That's a pretty good one. How long that fish is, John?
About what, 48?
We didn't measure, but yeah, he's long.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fish because his gut's not for a 72-pound fish. It ain't fat.
He
What I
ain't like
call
me. He's muscular.
That's what I call a runner.
Oh yeah.
He don't lay around.
Now that one, he wanted to stay on the bottom. Like I actually had to get Jeremy to turn the trolling motor off. He actually put up a fight.
And of course, back in the water. That's a pretty good picture, Dustin. We should put that on your Facebook page or something.
I know where you at right there.
I know you know where we at.
I hope. I heard you fish there a lot too.
I've been there
Time or two.
time or two.
So
And I caught a 73 off the bank.
Yeah.
right where we caught our shad. Well, I showed you where he goes on the bank right there.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't scared.
So I
What?
kind of started a long time ago fishing from the bank at the locks at Lock 4 at Cashada, and then over time got into the trophy and then actually releasing them and not keeping them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a question. I know Greenwell always comes with the good bumping questions. So you know how hydros are. It was hotter current up at the dam. Dustin had on a 10-ounce cannonball. Jeremy had an 8-ounce bank. Right at the dam. The trolling motor couldn't quite spot lock. That current was ripping over 5 mile an hour right at it. When we get back up a good bit, it would maybe go down to about 4.
And you could tell when we got to the end of the bumping run because it would be like we'd be down to 1 mile an hour. Now it's time to start over.
Yeah, because when you would get to the, like we've always said, our hydro, it goes up 10, 20 feet and down. It's like rolling hills. Hey, buddy.
Say hello.
Little man.
Say hi. Say hi.
What's up, buddy? I take it
So-
y'all like green.
No, it just happened. Actually, I'm a red person. It just happened to work out that way.
Well, both the bumping rods you bought are green.
Well, if you go back and look at our messages, I told you I wanted a green and I think red, and I ended up with 2 greens, so I just considered it money green. And yesterday they were on the money.
Oh.
I like
Well,
green.
take what you
I
got
like
now.
green, but red's actually my favorite. My
And-
little buddy, he had an accident and he had to get changed a while ago. That's why he's got green on.
But he ought to like this color then.
Oh,
Oh,
he saw that color. We had 4 of that one in the boat yesterday. That's the same as the anchoring rods we had.
yeah. Oh, those were nice too, because that's the first time I've got to see them in person and actually mess with them.
Yeah, we tried to anchor up for about 30 minutes, and it was like, nope, never mind. Go back.
Well, the bumping had got slow, man. We wasn't getting no bite or nothing.
Yeah, it kind of turned off for a little bit.
Well, the fish actually. Remember, we was scanning around and there really wasn't no fish. And then I don't know that they came back or whatever, and we found them again.
So how's, without naming names or anything, how's that rod kind of comparing to what you've done in the past, bumping wise?
I think I'm gonna order some more here in a little while longer.
There's only one of you. How many you need?
Well, so for like a regular tournament, it's nice to have them already pre-tied, ready to go. So if you break off, you can just grab another one, throw bait, and go.
It's like a cowboy with extra pistols.
I ain't got a tie or nothing, you know. Or
Hey,
if something
we know
ain't
a guy.
working on this one, you have different ones. But I like it. That's what I'll be ordering from now on.
What's up, Rowdy?
You know, that's the thing about it, Dustin. With most of our stuff that we come out with, if you don't have it in your hands and you use it, people don't realize what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the hard part about getting our products out.
What's up, Uncle Lou?
Uncle
You know-
Lou, what's up?
That's the biggest part of it.
Yes, sir.
Dustin, did you know you have the
Also-
biggest fish caught in our boat, not on an Uncle Lou rod?
Oh, wow. So I had to pay
Yeah.
Jeremy back on that. So in March, Jeremy,
Parker.
well, he had it all the way up until, well, he technically still has it in my boat. So Jeremy has the PB in my boat. I haven't had that boat long, but he does have the PB in my boat. For the boat, and
Yeah.
he had the PB or the big fish for the live tournament league too. And then this weekend, a lot of that changed.
So that's right. That 88-pound fish might be, if it holds big fish for the live league for the year, might actually earn you money.
Yeah, I think it's $2,000 for a big fish.
So if you win that $2,000, that'll go towards your new RCT rod arsenal.
Yeah, it's gonna go to fishing stuff. Probably more rods and definitely hooks. Hooks, that I go through them like crazy. Because I think me and you on the same level about that. Normally, the first drop, I'm gonna get hung up, no matter where
Oh
I
yeah.
go, whatever.
Oh yeah, Jeremy. If I'm bumping first run, just get ready. I'm breaking off first run.
Me and
I
Jeremy
could be
started
on.
bumping. Go ahead.
Good.
Breach said it just right, didn't he?
Yeah.
We have some of the best products on the market. We're just waiting on everyone to realize it.
I'll have to agree with that.
It's happening slowly. It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's slow. It's going to take time.
Well, greatness is not built overnight, too.
Oh, that's fancy.
There you go.
That's fancy.
There you go.
So,
go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, so the tournament bag, I just wanted to say the poundages. 5 fish bag, we ended up with 249 pounds and 5 fish. Keep in mind, the 5th fish, we weighed a 10 pounder just because we were, it was kind of locked up just to end the day. Oh. So it was a 249 pound. If you count top 3 fish, like typical tournament bag and in-persons, top 3 fish were 210 pounds. Which actually beats me and Jeremy's previous of 205 from last year.
Hey, see, that's crazy. Dustin, he just got back in place. He was in place sitting down on Facebook before he was back on free stream.
Yeah, even Greenwell said, and the revetment in Memphis got hung first 3 drops. And that's, Mike, you know exactly where we are. It's all broken revetment. It is. I'm confident if you can bump that hydro where we're at, you can bump anywhere. It is nasty.
I don't know what it is, but I think y'all call it the bob wire or something. That thing gets me every time. And this weekend I got lucky, and I guess I was catching the right jump and was jumping over it. I think one time it got me.
Yeah, I did good with it this weekend. Honestly, part of that, I honestly accredit it to that rod being so sensitive. Because, in fishing, we always say the fish don't care what rod you use, they'll bite either way. Honest opinion, when it comes to bumping, the better, more sensitive rod you have, you can actually catch more fish because you feel the bottom to keep the bait closer to the bottom. You'll get hung up less because you can feel the tangles. So a good bumping rod can actually help you catch fish.
Yes.
Where most rods, it's just helping the fish get to the boat.
Well, I think it helped me keep from getting hung up as much because I could feel the stuff quicker. Because I'm still learning when it comes to bumping. I've been barely doing that a year, so a lot of times I know something's wrong, but I don't have enough experience yet, and I know something's wrong. But I'll keep trying to do it. But the rod's a lot more sensitive, so now I can feel it even quicker now. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the only form of catfishing where I feel like the gear can actually catch you more fish, I guess is what I'm saying.
The sensitivity allows you to feel that change in that bottom to where oh, wait a minute, I just slipped up on something I shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, I actually
know.
got coached a couple times this weekend because I do get like I said, I've only been doing the bumping about a year, a little bit over a year, and I get excited when I feel the fish bite, and I want to. A lot of times I feel like I'm taking the bite.
Wow.
I mean the bait away from them, and I actually broke myself after Jeremy pointed it out this weekend. I'm hoping I broke myself from it by letting it sit there when I feel them instead of trying to make him, and when I let it sit there, they took it then. But I could feel that where I haven't been able to feel that before.
Oh, feeling the
The actual
yeah,
fish
because we
biting.
yeah, because we actually were having to like thumb them a little bit of line, like they weren't just slamming their on. You had to give them just a little, like coax them into it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that I can't. I'll talk about sit there and talk about that rod for hours and hours, just because I honestly just feel like it's that damn good.
Um,
It it's a good rod.
I'll be honest with you, I can't wait to use it
Greenwell
again.
gonna have Greenwell gonna be bumping with
Oh,
that bull
that's
on.
a great comment, Mike. Yeah, because Greenwell remembers Jeremy, because Mike is one of the ones that helped, and there's a few people Jeremy can name. That's like, how do you bump? What do you do? What's this? What's that? And Greenwell was one of a very good one for helping with a lot of that. Well, we watched his videos up, down, and backwards, trying to figure everything out.
Well, on the
Yeah,
bumping,
well,
there's
my
not really, without listening to shows like this, there's not really a lot of info out there on it. Um, I've got lucky a couple times and asked Donnie and Lonnie, and Ray Ferguson and Jeremy and Andrew, and
Don't you
they'd
put
be
our names in that same conversation.
that's actually a good one, but they've always been willing to share info. It ain't the big stuff that always helps. It's the little stuff that you overlook.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
it's the little things that most people go over, they pass over.
Mhm.
They want to stick mainly to the major part of it and not disclose that little bitty trick that if it feels this way, that means you're fixing to get into this situation. This is what you need to do. And that's where a lot of the guys with us is different.
Yeah,
They don't care. They just tell every damn thing. I mean, what's it gonna hurt?
yeah. Well,
Exactly.
y'all were a team, so they should be. That you should, because if you make one person better, you made your whole team better.
Yep.
And that's what everybody does. I mean,
Oh,
everybody, but still yet at that, Dustin, they spread it throughout. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
just
I'm not no team member. I'm
and
friends with Jeremy and Andrew, and
oh,
they
you might
they
not be pro staff, but you're a team member now, buddy.
yeah. But I mean, I could ask Jeremy, and he'll tell me.
you can
Hey,
call
Hell,
anyone of us.
and you're teaching us stuff because you're going to teach us about live scope one day.
mhm.
If Jeremy can get a few guide trips and get one, we've
Look,
got stuff to learn from you.
look,
I
and
want to
nobody
catch it
can
Yeah,
before.
bump.
exactly.
Nobody
I
Learn
can
to
want
bump
cut yourself, man.
as good as I can.
I
Nobody.
want to take that live scope and put on the back of my boat, so when we're bumping there, to actually see what's on the bottom. Because like with your regular sonar, you're seeing past the past. Where the live scope, you can see now and the future. What's
I
coming?
just
What's
I
coming
just
to
want it for
you.
the bait.
Yeah.
You found a whole new bait spot. We would have never gone right there and just started throwing in those
Hey,
first few spots.
I tell you what would be better than that cast net is one of them dip nets they use down there.
But
They were
in order to use that net, you got to have a commercial license.
uh-huh.
They did pass that.
Hey, what kind of joke are you trying to make, Chris? I take offense. We we have V to even out the average. Like V and
Yeah.
Lisa, they average out all the guys.
But I'm gonna tell you how I bump, Dustin. I throw them rods. I get in that eddy right on that brake where that current acts all stupid and swing you all around. I throw the rods out the back of the boat, lock them down, lay back, and just let the boat bounce them around.
Man,
That's
if I tried that, I'd have a mess.
He has a way of doing it, and he never gets tangled.
Mhm.
You just
And
got
me,
to let him do it his way.
Yeah. If it can get tangled up with me, it's going to get tangled up. I might as well get the knife out and start cutting in real-time.
Damn. Creech said, how did he say that?
Would live scope be accurate in that much current? He's asking here.
I don't know for as the fishing because I haven't tried it yet. I use mine. I live right by Toledo Bend, and we occasionally go crappie fishing. I do use it for that, and then catching bait. It makes catching bait like shad. The
Hmm.
slicker has been a different story that I'm trying to figure out because I have seen people finding them in deep holes, but I haven't had no luck with that yet. But instead of hoping and praying, if you kind of know where they're at, it makes life a lot easier. But where they were at this weekend, you don't need live scope for that because it ain't gonna see it that close to the bank.
Yeah.
And then Uncle Lou asks, will your live scope actually read in the Mississippi? Because his won't. I'm guessing he's in the Missouri, and his wasn't reading in the river.
So I have tried mine on the red back during the spring, and about 80 foot was as far as I could see. But you know how silty the red is, so
Yeah.
I don't. I couldn't speak on that.
I can tell you one thing I done know. I dropped an underwater camera down in what was that, 80 foot in a big eddy I fish in. It had enough current, it took 10 ounces to get it to the bottom. And when it set on bottom, you're not gonna believe what I saw.
A mermaid.
Crystal clear water.
That's
Crystal clear.
crazy.
The bottom, the sand in the bottom of that eddy was white like the sand in Florida beaches.
Mm-hmm.
I watched willow leaves pass. I watched tree limbs pass. I watched no shad head go by. And then I watched about a 16-pound blue try to eat the damn camera. And then I said, maybe I need to get it up out of the water. But
What
yeah,
I would, the talking about the live scope, what I would like to really try down there, and we would have to do it before the current got too bad. You'd have to get out in the main river. Is like I know y'all have seen these guys going around doing it with the flatheads or yellow cats.
Hmm.
I would like to do that in the river down there.
Yeah. So, Dustin, I was going to ask you a minute ago. You said there's not a lot of places, like you want to try to learn bumping, and there's not a lot of resources out there, like on the internet. You know one really good way to learn?
Buy a trip with Creole's Guide Service.
Oh, you know it, don't you?
Fuck ass.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows. He knows the drill.
Hey, he should have knew that. He should have knew what I was gonna say because I work construction too.
Well, I kind of owe Jeremy that one.
Well, that was not a guide trip because you don't need guiding. We were just fishing with you. But we will use it as an example of the things that you come fishing down here. We will never, ever guarantee you catching fish like that. Good God, they were huge. But you know that they are in those waters, and we are capable if you want to give it a shot. Holla.
I'm going to send you something that might be a possibility. I ain't decided yet on what's going to happen. While we on here now, it's a good time to find out what others would think about this.
Uh-oh.
40 million messages back. Oh, boy.
I've been waiting for my opportunity for that plug for a good 30 minutes.
I know. It was waiting. But you wasn't
no.
You wasn't going to interrupt Dustin, though.
You've been savoring it. You've been waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, you can't do it too early. You gotta wait long enough to where people start to wonder if I forget.
No, they know you ain't forgot.
I actually keep forgetting. I have also, because I have others too, RCT at rivercatstackle.com, especially because right now we're between websites. So you want to order you a bumping rod or some anchoring rods, some J&S signatures or some reels, holler at John at RCT rivercatstackle.com, and Miss Stephanie will answer your issues on there because John can't even spell email.
Probably.
Or hit any of us up on Facebook right now.
Yeah, just hit any of it up. Hopefully, if everything goes right in the codes and all the HTMLs go through like it's supposed to, there's a strong possibility the store will be running tomorrow evening.
Ooh. We also have the creature leader pre-tied rigs. If you really want some bumping rigs, he knows they're not on the market yet, but he knows how to make them. So if you really need some pre-tied rigs, he can make our bumping rigs. He has all the stuff.
You get that fishing tank?
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Okay, I'm just making sure you got it, damn it.
I'm trying to show everybody that I have stuff for everybody. Let's see. There we go.
Stuff.
Yeah, I've got all these lower thirds. See? I've got lots of stuff. All right, what you got here? Am I showing this to everybody?
Yeah, I want to get some opinions, what they think.
All right, that's pretty fancy. Some behind the scenes stuff, John. You sure?
He said, yeah.
All right. What we looking at here? We got some hats.
Yes, sir. That's the Sunday Go meeting hats there, baby.
Oh, that's the we don't put fish slime on these hats. That's some
Unless you
Man, they look like they need some slime.
unless you get them all nasty and you need another one, then you just hit me up.
Get it nasty, get another. Hey, that would be good in the summer. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I was wearing my pro staff hat during the tournament. That thing is solid black. I kept taking it off.
Yeah. But it is they are they are fancy looking.
I likes it. I like the words instead of just a logo. It's a little different.
Yep. You gotta change things up some, man.
Yeah.
Is that a snapback still?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look at John, always doing something.
Oh, that ain't all.
I know. So when you said you're gonna send me a picture, I was kind of like, which one?
Yeah. Like I say, that ain't all.
Brandon needs one.
I like the other one. I like the other one you showing off.
Oh, Dustin, I forgot to warn you ahead of time. Most of the time, we end up going a bit over. If you kind of need to go because you need family time before, because we don't, there's no telling what time we actually end usually.
Oh, I listen to y'all mostly every Sunday, so
you know, yeah.
He's used to us.
I know one of them. The blue is the best one.
Yeah. Was there anything? Let's see. Anything we forgot to talk about from yesterday? Because it was just such a good day.
Yeah.
And then after 9, it's hard to tell what goes on.
I think there's 3 left for the year. I don't know what y'all's plan is, but I think I'm gonna try to fish the other 3.
Ooh.
Don't y'all have one coming up with
I'm not laughing at you. I got a message.
Jeremy's gonna have starting the first weekend of October. He has a few here and there and a few things to do. So you'll just have to kind of check with us as they come up and see.
Yeah. Well, if he's busy and you ain't doing nothing, you can always.
Oh yeah, if I'm at home not doing nothing, I've got other stuff to do too, like the dad's guide trip with the crappie guy. But
when are y'all doing that?
The weekend of the 18th. It's not for my birthday, but just so happened to be on that weekend.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to stay around. We'll go eat supper or something when y'all.
Yeah, I told him.
'Cause y'all be about 10-15 minutes from where I live.
Hot dog.
So I can just meet y'all in town.
Yeah, because we're the place we're staying is like basically on Toledo. Oh yeah, it is. It is officially monster hunt season. I mean, they're biting. They're there. Am I
Yeah.
showing those, John?
So have y'all ever done the night tournament down there, Andrew?
Night tournament?
No.
So next month is the monster hunt. What Jeremy was just talking about on the
Oh,
online. I think it's one big fish is all you get. I think. Have y'all ever fished at night at the hydro?
not at the hydro, no. Although now we have with the new boat and the new lights, which you also like our lights.
Well, I actually ordered a set this evening. By the
Did you
way,
get the nines, or you went a
I
little
like them so
smaller?
much. No, I
Good
got the
God.
nines. I'll make them work. I'll make them work. I think I'm gonna do like Jeremy and make them where I can take them on and off, because that is a lot up there. But it's better than running over buoys at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. We kind of have the setup now to where it's not as big of a deal if we want to go do something at night.
Uh-huh.
And like being in the
Yeah.
Sea Arc, it just feels a little safer. Those things are so tough. If you do mess up and
Yeah.
hit something, it's not the end of the world.
We also
Well,
gonna do something else too. We're gonna change up a few colors on some of our jerseys also.
So am I showing them?
Sure, why the hell not?
In celebration of an 88-pound fish on the RCT gear.
Well, there's one of them in there somebody's gonna like.
This one?
Nope.
Cody.
Yeah, Cody and Pat.
Cody and Pat.
Ooh. So that's like down the back, like on your spine?
No, that's on the sleeve.
Oh, that's a sleeve. Okay. I thought it was like on your spine.
No.
Oh, this is the back where Creature Leaders is.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ah, dang, that orange is bright.
All right, there you go, Dustin.
yeah, that looks good.
That's some Mike Greenwell colors in RCT gear. Look at
Eh,
that. I like the blue.
That blue is nice.
So that's something for everybody to think about.
Think about get your wallets ready.
Well, yeah, Lisa, we kind of figured between Patrick and Powder over there, they're gonna be wanting them pink ones.
no,
that
one's
is
the best right there.
Crete said something before I forget. Yeah, the RCT Alligator Challenge is running, but I think the season's ending like this week. So we need to put it out there, see if there's anybody else. Right now, the leader is, I completely forgot her name, but we're still trying to get her up here with about it was about a 10-footer. I forgot the name.
Alana.
Yeah.
I can't remember her last name.
Lisa wants one of those too.
Iconics was bigger, but we don't. If we do a giveaway, the pro staff aren't winning a giveaway.
Yeah, Iconic caught 11'4".
Yeah, but he's disqualified.
Yeah.
And he's in the intro now. Did you see it?
Yeah, and
I put a couple changes.
When I, you know what he said when I told him that he wasn't eligible for the contest?
I bet he was okay with it.
You know what he said?
Huh?
I done what I told you I was going to do.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's the first thing he says. I'm not worried about that, but I did what I said I was going to do. I said, yeah, you usually do it too.
So what's the Creech's question is, what's the next RCT rod challenge?
Hey, we got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then that means Dustin's going to have to get a JNS.
Yeah, because they would.
That was a
I'll have to
massive
talk to the
game.
wife about that because I've been spending a lot.
Hey, when that $2,000 check comes in, and she goes, we could use a new countertop.
No, because we got a brand new house. That ain't gonna be no brand new
He's
counter.
safe on that front.
You're quick on
I
that
got
one.
an idea.
What'd you got?
Well, we haven't had it about two months, I think.
Was that Bobby?
Who said they got an idea?
Thought it was thought it was Bobby, and he walked off.
Okay.
He's left the
We'll
Hey,
figure
building.
out something. Bobby, you had an idea?
He don't know what he talking about.
You don't know.
What?
Did you have an idea for
I
the?
was thinking of the Whiplash tournament. Never mind.
Oh, he was thinking of the Wally
Okay.
World thing.
Oh
I'm
no,
right-
you got to
right
get in
here.
on that, Dustin.
Well, I was supposed to got in on the.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
for the Wally World
I was supposed
Whiplash tournament. Well,
You
But-
got to get in on that.
why am I lagging?
On which
I
one?
don't know.
The Wally World Whiplash.
So I was supposed to got in on that, and I was
Hang
actually
on.
doing an in-person tournament, and I didn't have no signal
Oh, that sucks.
when y'all had the last one.
Yeah, that was fun.
What's up, Joshua?
Slightly different, slightly off subject. John, did you see this picture with our new buddy?
Yeah, yeah. Would
He's
you
out there
like-
meeting everybody.
Yeah, would you like me to show you a comment from that fella? But I'm not doing that.
Nah, that'll be for later.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just put it this way. He's highly impressed
Hey,
with the German alloy.
hey, you know, it's not very often we give somebody some of those hooks, or they buy some hooks and they call back and go, "Man, these things are crap." I don't think that's ever happened. Dustin's not muted; he's just quiet sometimes.
I'm just listening to you talk.
Yeah, that's
You're
Cold
sure.
Creek.
You're the guest. You talk. Say something.
Well, hell, I sit back and relax for a minute. Go for it.
I don't know what do you want to talk about. I thought we talked about everything. I'm listening to you
I don't
talk.
know.
Is that what it is? You need to let
I'm planning my next trip.
You're just you just kind of. I remember that feeling
I've
after
never
those
heard
big
anybody
ones.
say that.
You just kind of sit back and go, "Man, did that really happen?" After a trip like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I had the thought had crossed my mind before we caught all them fish that I was probably going fishing today, and like what I was meaning tomorrow, but today, and when I was on the way home, I'm like, no, I'm done.
That's scary.
I'm done. I'm taking the day off.
I was good yesterday, but I woke up today and like my calves are sore, my back's tight, and I'm like, apparently we did some work.
Yeah, we put in some work yesterday.
How was the net jobs? I think I was on my game on the net.
Yeah, but old Big Brother had to correct you one time though.
On the net?
Yeah.
When?
He
Yeah.
tends to get a little excited and forgets what he's doing.
Well, Jeremy had a fish on waiting on us, and then he was watching us and giving out pointers at the same
Jeremy
time.
likes to give out pointers on something that I was already doing.
Yeah,
Really?
he's driving the bus.
Yeah. We do that because we'll remind each other of things, not even just to say like I was telling you, like, hey, loosen your drag. It's not that I think you're not doing it. It's just to help remind each other, you know.
No, you're good. It's much appreciated. Even constructive criticism is much
because
appreciated.
the three of us on the boat, we all do the same thing. We're just reminding, like, especially with the one person got the big fish on, you keep that person focused and you keep them calm. They make a run, I just like put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Let him go. He'll be back.
Old therapist over
Was
here.
it the third one was the one that was running so much? Because you had a line counter on your reels. You're like, all right, he's 20 foot from the boat. And like, never mind, he's 60.
He burned off like 40 feet.
Like,
And I think that reel has 35 or 38 pounds of drag. So he was pulling. Now it wasn't clamped down all the way, but
no, I hope not. But no,
because he would have broke that line.
That Ed Mike.
Hey, Danielle, He's in here
What's
pulling
up,
stuff.
That's Josh's new Blue Cat PB, our new friend.
Yep. That's a good fellow, man. He's a
Oh,
really good guy.
that's a great fella. He runs. What's the name of his business? He makes fish mount replicas.
River's Edge.
River's Edge. Some incredible replicas.
We'll be as soon as we get the store up and running and all that on the site and get the site pretty much rolling, we're gonna he's actually gonna be added into the site.
Sweet.
Yep.
So how does that work on there? You just get the measurements, and then
Measurements and pictures.
Pictures, really good pictures, the length and the girth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, like if you know how duck and deer ones work, you know how you have like standard bases. Apparently, it works kind of the same. Like if you catch an 88 and another guy catches a 92, the actual mount's going to be pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Spider?
Foam or whatever they use.
Yeah, and he just molds it. But man, we saw him in person the last couple shows we went to. He made Bill Dance's PB Blue. It's sitting at the
more detailed pictures you get, the better result you get.
Yeah. He did.
Man, that'd be tough. That'd be tough to do that though, because it's always a pandemonium, you know. Especially a fish you're going to get mounted. So obviously, it was a good.
My plan, if we have one, we need that much far. I'm going to put it in Jeremy's live well and let it recover.
Oh,
yeah.
Kind of, it.
And you calm down.
For real.
Yeah, but yeah, he does really good work. Let me put it this way: when me and Creech was looking at the flathead that he done, and then Creech looked at me and looked at him, and he says, that looks like it needs to be filleted right now.
Oh no, like they look incredible.
He does really good with them.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures that look good in the pictures.
Hey, Mike, call me. I got you. Flathead Mike say he needs another pep talk. Just call me.
That's half of the pro staff chat is. It's bull crap, jokes, pep talks.
That's it. That is it.
Watch, I went to his Facebook page. We can kind of see. So apparently that's one I'm just going down his Facebook page. I don't know who everybody is here, but that must be one a guy caught, and then the thing he made from it. Oh, he had this in Memphis, didn't he? This little
That's a turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Bill Dance's fish that's sitting in the pyramid. When you walk through it, the front door of the pyramid, it's sitting right there.
Yep.
And in person, it looks like it would be slimy when you touch it. Like it looks so good. Yeah.
Hopefully that red, white, and blue one's on there.
Yeah, this is this the one y'all were talking about?
That's the one Creech said we needed to feed.
Yeah. So and the best part about it is you can get a perfect replica of your fish. The fish is still alive. You released it, yet you still get a mount replica.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that deer ain't still alive.
Oh, okay. I saw pro staff chat saying something. They're talking about something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people out there that if you get really good pictures, like you'd have to have a zoom camera and stuff that do like deer replicas. Like it's a thing, but
yeah,
it's way easier with fish.
Yeah.
So I asked Jeremy, and I'm pretty sure he told me, but that's the biggest fish that rod's caught so far.
Yeah.
I think all three of those were the biggest. I think the biggest, was it Randy Swain who had like right at a 40 something in there? I think that was the biggest. So like you're the top 3 on
Yeah.
that rod.
Yeah. Well, that one rod caught all of them. All of them. The one rod, not the other one, not both of them. The one. So it definitely got to work out that in a short amount of time.
And look, Inspiring's in chat.
Yep.
Thank you, Inspiring, for your gifts of incredible rods.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, the thumbnail. Yeah, that's an 88-pound fish. That's the current live tournament league big fish. If it holds, which 88's a lot of fish, that's likely to hold. There's only a couple of people out there that could break that.
Randy
Right
said he
now,
had
that's
a
a $2,000
$39.
fish.
Yeah, Randy had a 30. I think Randy's 39 was about the biggest one on it so far.
I'm not sure what Ray got on it though. What was Ray and Donnie and the biggest fish Saturday?
I thought we weren't mentioning that they were using it.
Yeah.
I can tell you now, it wasn't nowhere near. It wasn't nowhere near that.
No,
No.
yeah, I don't think they had an 88.
No.
No.
I think they had like a 50, 60, maybe. They had something good. I'm pretty confident the 88's the new winner either way. Whatever it was before.
Yeah.
That's going to hold for a minute. You never know.
I hope. I hope for me.
You know how I do. Every time Jeremy breaks my boat record, I come back and one-up him.
Yeah.
One of us. We're going to just one-up you in a little bit.
Next time I go fishing with y'all, he'll break it or you'll break it.
Yeah, you're aspiring. I don't know if they keep 100-pound fish alive in a pay lake. Everything over. Not for very long.
Well, that's what happens right now. The ones they do put in, they die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt Ryan saying that we never catch fish. Where's the pictures? What you got to say?
That's going to be a tough one for him to break.
So is that why you was taking so many pictures?
It was specifically for Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
And yes, I did catch a fish on a rod myself. I actually caught the first fish of the day. It wasn't big, but
my phone was giving us problems. It kept auto rotating and all this, and it's an iPhone, so Andrew didn't know what he was doing with it. And
well, for those been.
So
yes,
I was like,
yes, Bobby,
come bump, come get this rod, and I'll come work on it. So I hand him the rod, and no sooner than he like 2 bumps, and he's done caught a fish. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
I think I caught it on the 3rd drop. I just started laughing. I wish it would have been just a monster too. You'd have felt like crap.
No, I'd have been happy. I would have been happy for you.
Yep.
I did catch fish. I didn't catch the 3 big ones, but I did catch fish. I was a Joey 90% of the day. I was letting them 2 fish.
Now you need to tell the truth. That one you lassoed him because he came in by the tail, but the hook was in the mouth.
Yeah. No, the hook and the whole bait was in the mouth, but yeah, he completely wrapped himself. I forgot about that. Parker's one of the ones that says that and actually could beat it. Like if anyone can do it. Parker, if you break that fish, I'll still be so happy for you because that would be a monster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you'll come up on the show and talk about how good the hooks did.
Because that's a beast.
Yeah.
Because there is some people like the 66. It's like it's big, but it's like okay, that's beatable. You know, people can beat a 66.
Oh, there he is.
Is that Matt Ryan starting all that?
No, now we got Josh in here talking smack.
Well, once the website launches, we do need him actually up on panel.
Yep.
I don't know.
Is that Matt Ryan starting all that
Byron said that's a lot of bugs up there in that right corner.
Oh yeah, he's got some
We
stuff
ain't
going on
seen
there.
no pictures of his fish.
Yeah,
Josh
buddy.
Josh told me in Memphis that what the bad part about what he does with the mounts, he's actually spoiled to big fish, and he hasn't even caught them. But he sees so many from the mounts that he makes,
Mentioned
he's
his name,
spoiled.
Gary popped it.
Yep.
So his fishing trips are going to probably be miserable.
Hey, wait a minute. We're gonna fix that right now. Tank,
Huh.
send it to Josh.
Wait, I gotta pull up his Facebook and hold on, give me a second.
Oh Lord, Tank.
There, he has the link, so now he has no excuses.
That's right. He's got no excuses. Come in here and defend yourself.
Oh, Randy sent it too.
You fish mounter.
We've got enough pictures of that fish if you want a mount done, Dustin.
No, I think I want to wait till if I ever get lucky and do
'Cause-
the triple digits.
Because I hate to say that $2,000 check wouldn't pay for a mount that size.
Well, that's why I want to wait till I get triple digits. If I ever
Yeah.
get, let me say that if I ever get lucky and get that.
I already made Spyron promise if I break the state record, he's paying for the mount. And I'll tell everybody that so we don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, look, if I do it, obviously it'll be on an
somebody-
Ancient Mariner or RCT rod. He'll be happy about it.
Somebody is going to break it. There's too much fishing going on in Louisiana now.
Look, your fish wasn't that far. The state record's 114.
Yeah, I know. But you was
That's
only
not
what,
big for this state.
10, you were only like 10 or 12 pounds off.
I
right?
was 13 pounds off.
Mm-hmm. Man, he could have eat a bait that big and you could have broke it.
That's a lot of bait.
I was 14.
But think how big his mouth is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those mouths. Good God, it's something. That's what I like about Josh's mounts. You get to see how big. Like pictures don't do it right, especially like me or Dustin holding a fish or Jeremy. You don't realize how big that fish is. Like we're too wide in the shoulder and everywhere. You know what I mean?
I like when my wife's with me when she catches a fish. It actually, it's a good fish.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question, Josh. Dustin, do you actually have your own YouTube channel or anything, or you're just running
I have
lives?
it, and I dabbled with it a little bit. I think I'm gonna start trying to because I was asking you about the cameras and stuff. I finally got some. I'm gonna start dabbling with it. I'll have to look. I don't even know. I think it's my first and last name 318 or something like that.
Jeremy, if you're watching, if you can find Dustin's and post the link.
I'm more of a Facebook person, but I'm wanting to dabble with the YouTube.
Wait. Oh, wait. I think I know the problem. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah. It's because of the number of people we have on.
where you steal that damn hat from?
Well, if you need some room, I can buzz out.
Oh, we got
Oh,
room.
we got it.
Wait, hold on. Josh, say something. You're super low. Yeah. Yeah, your mic's working, but you were really low.
I ain't got audio.
Is that better? I had a Bluetooth speaker on, and my audio was coming
Yeah.
out. Okay.
A lot
Yep,
better.
I'm adjusting your levels now. So you have
Okay.
chat tell me if that's too much or too little. I'll leave him there for a minute.
Well, you got to say something first, damn it.
Say something, Josh.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Gotta come
There
up
you
with
are.
something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him up all the way for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had some 10-aught River Cats tackle hooks in my bag I found last night that I picked up a while back, and I switched all my rigs over to those last night and stuck a PB on one, John. I was pretty
What
excited.
I'm talking about. That's what it's all about, Josh.
Yeah. I'm a
That's
little
awesome.
bummed we didn't get a weight on it. I know it was probably easy 55 because I heard you guys talking about me being desensitized, like our conversation we had, how I'm kind of desensitized, like what's a big fish because I paint so many of them. But we had this fish out of the water for a little bit longer than I would have liked, just because it hit the far rod like 60 yards away. It was on an embankment like this, and it was huge chunk rock. I was trying not to roll my ankle, and this thing, it weighed a ton. To me, I picked it up, threw it over my shoulder, and it cracked all over the place. And by the time we got over to take pictures, I didn't want to be disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to be disappointed because I think that thing, like, you ever spook a blue heron and that thing craps all over the place whenever they take off flying? It was like that, but like double. So
Yeah,
we took,
and it smelled really bad, didn't it?
oh, it was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. But we took some good pictures of it
Dustin.
in front of the light, and then I measured the length on it, and it was 44.5 inches long. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to call it 55 because I know a fish that size is probably going to be in that 55 to 60 pound range. In fact, I've actually got a blank for a 44 inch right now on my table that's listed as 62. And I didn't want to call it 62 because my dad just caught a PB the other day, like literally last weekend at MRM, and it was 60. And without having an official weight, I can't one up my dad without seeing it on the scale. But
55 sounds good.
That's the most scientific weight guess I've ever heard.
Yeah, well,
It's pretty accurate.
I've seen it in the catalog enough, and I've actually painted this blank like 3 times. So that's the thing, is like whenever I see a length on one, I've already got a fairly decent idea of about what they weigh. Like I remember one of my buddies caught a pretty good one down at Wheeler a few years ago, and I saw it in the water and I saw the size of the tail, and I didn't want to say it. I said it's probably 60, but in my mind I was thinking 70 because I knew it was a 4-foot long fish. We weighed it, it was 72.
Yeah. Some of them are weird with just how dense the fish is, or like how fat or long, and it's like, I thought that would weigh more than that, or
or what
they can throw you off.
Yeah, if they got a lot of heavy bone fish in them, like been eating a lot of buffalo, carp, stuff like that, stuff that weighs a lot more. It's wild. I did the current world record out of Bugs Island, the Missouri state record, and the Illinois state record, and all 3 of those fish were within an inch of each other, length and girth. So I used the exact same blank for all 3 of them, but one weighed 143, one weighed like 131, and the other weighed, I think, like 124, something like that.
Yeah.
What's in them?
Especially if you catch one like pre-spawn, during spawn, or like just after the spawn, or you probably know, if we catch a big fish in November, December, January, it's going to be heavy.
Yeah.
Makes a huge, I mean, on what would be an 80-pound fish, I'd believe a 20-pound swing up or down from there based on time of year and food.
Absolutely. And like I had a guy 2 days ago put a deposit down on a 57-inch fish. 97 pounds was all it was. And I say that's all it was because that fish should probably be like 120, 125 or better even.
Yeah.
Based on the length of it.
Yeah, one of Dustin's big ones yesterday, I think, was it the 72? It was actually really long and muscular. It did not have a big gut.
Yeah, it was 70. Yep.
Yeah. That could be a bigger fish in a couple months.
Yeah, oh yeah, easily. How long
Well, I'm
was
sure
it?
they get a good workout.
We didn't actually measure.
Too.
Yes.
We didn't. It was definitely pushing 50 though. It was a long fish.
Yeah.
Well, it crapped out about 2 pounds in the boat too.
Yeah. I know that's for
Oh, that was the 88. He puked up some bile and some old bait, and the boat stunk bad. I had to wash down pump it immediately.
Well, I got it on my shoes, and when I got home, my wife was like, "What is that smell?"
It was bad.
I cleaned all my clothes as soon as I got home last night at like 3 o'clock. I threw everything in the washing machine except my boots are still out here in the garage. One boot is white, the other boot is brown.
That white stuff does not come off either.
Yeah. And it smells really bad.
Bad.
So, Josh, do you only do big fish?
No.
So you can do any fish.
Yep.
Pretty fish, ugly fish, big fish, small fish.
They're all pretty.
They're all pretty.
He can do crawfish.
That's why you and V are friends.
He
Yeah.
can do tadpoles. He can do it all.
I did a 9-inch crappie the other day, but it's going to be in front of a 70+ pound blue cat getting eaten.
Nice.
Actually, hold on. I've got a small fish right now. Hold on, let me grab it.
Hey, I'm fixing to get out. My son's giving my wife some problems.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming up, Dustin.
Thank
Dustin,
y'all
look
for
at this
inviting
fish.
me.
Look at what he does.
Oh, the little.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my God.
awesome.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
and it's.
Dustin was.
Do you use like if I caught it on an RCT hook? Can I send you an RCT hook to put in it?
Yeah, this customer actually sent this up.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and like, did you see the skipjack head I had at
That's
Hamlin
what I was
Rim?
just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that skipjack head. They caught that on a Dragon Master weedless hook. So
Yeah.
I actually had some of those in stock and put one of those on it.
But
yeah,
Dustin, was there anything else you wanted to say since you have to go?
Oh, yeah. Hit up Creole's Guide Service.
Hot dog.
Well, the hell with you if you don't want to mention me.
You might. Hey,
Ooh, that's
Dustin,
a
you
nice
might
one.
want to talk about RCT too.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
not right.
If you need
Wait, did
hooks,
Bobby catch a fish?
Bobby got a fish?
Wait, where did that come from?
Josh,
Oh my
Yo.
God.
I got a guy in California wanting to know if you can do saltwater fish.
Mm-hmm. I've got an 8.5-foot sailfish sitting on a stand over there for my father-in-law right now. I've done a couple red drum. I've done a couple sharks. I'm gonna hopefully
My back.
have a nurse shark.
Oh,
Nice.
now I can see you, Bobby. Josh, can you do a mount of that fish full of mud?
Yeah, whenever it's got wet clear coat on it, I'll just throw a bunch of dirt at it.
That's for the bank guys. It's got to be full of mud.
My camera went blank. I'm trying to get some light here.
Now we saw it now, Bobby.
Hang on, let me get the light.
The poor fish.
But yeah, he's wanting to know if you can do the saltwater side of it too.
Yeah, I did a flounder that I caught on a trip to Peru a couple years ago. I've done
He's a fatty.
a yellow eye rock bass.
He's a fat one too.
Nate with Tackle Bandit. I've done a couple other saltwater. I've done a couple
Hey,
red drums.
easy.
But yeah,
I hate dropping fish. My
All right,
light's about to die. My light's telling me it's ready to die.
Is that a channel cat under the mud?
Looks like a big old male channel cat.
I think so.
Josh, do
you have a YouTube channel?
I got my personal one, but I don't post a whole lot on it.
Okay.
Do you have a Facebook page or something for the business?
Yeah.
Well, now I got better control.
Productions on Facebook. The profile pic is a big old blue cat.
Surprised I don't have it already.
Somebody give me a screenshot.
Trying to get you further out there. And
Got
hopefully our
mouth on that
website will
thing.
be up and running
Yeah, if V or somebody.
Big channel cat.
tomorrow. Josh,
Oh,
What's
come
that?
on, quit it, light.
hopefully Monday evening our website will be finally up and running.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to get on the phone with you and get some info and probably pictures, and you know what I'm saying? I need to get some stuff from you, therefore we can get you added to our website.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's see, what was that? I talked to him Friday, huh? Yeah.
even if you don't have a fish to mount, just looking at the stuff he has done is so cool to see.
Yeah.
I just finished the former West Virginia state record blue cat last week. I did that for Stephen Price. He caught it with a Catch a Fever rod a couple years ago, and Catch a Fever had it done for him.
Yeah.
How's your pop doing?
Hold on. Don't mind my madness. It's a mess. So here's, based on this fish, I knew mine was about 55 because this is a 44-inch 62-pounder. And then this, let me flip it over without breaking the fin off of it. This is about a 20-pounder or so. This is actually the size of the one I caught with Bill Dance last week, so I'm going to make a mold of that. But here's the West Virginia state record.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And then a big sailfish in the background with a lot of dust on it. Don't tell my father.
And so
Now, I'm
everybody
curious,
knows
what would
in
it cost
person.
for about a 10-pound channel cat like that?
My current pricing's $40 per inch, but on catfish I'll do $35 on it. So a 10-pound channel cat, that's probably going to be what, 28 or so inches long. That's just a guess. So let me 28 times 35, about 980.
That's not bad.
Nope. But yeah, it's so hopefully somewhere around Tuesday or Wednesday I'm gonna be getting with you to find out all. But you gotta be patient with me because it's gonna be a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to get from you.
Okay.
In order to make this work. You know, most websites like we're doing right now, it requires codes for everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we got about 14 pages of
probably
code
close.
for the website. So it's a lot.
Okay.
That's not bad. I mean,
no.
Yeah, you have to know what you're getting. Like if you want to do, like what's one of those 60, 70, 80 pound catfish? Like,
so like that one was 49 inches. So let me.
It's about 37.
About $1,700, a little over $1,700, and we did a cut bait with that one, so it was a little bit more. There's a magnet embedded into the roof of the mouth on that one, and there's another magnet. I actually had that shad head that was in my daughter's flathead at MRM was actually the bait that's for that fish.
nice.
My daughter's flathead has a magnet in its mouth too because she caught it on a piece of cut shad. I didn't want to take her wall mount apart to deal with that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting more than that for that big.
When you start getting into the
56,
the 100-pound fish range that are 54, 56, you start getting north of $2,000 on those.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like if say the Louisiana state record 114. I thought that would be like a $10,000 mount.
If you want to pay it,
I'll take it. I can't pay it either way.
He won't pay your money. He won't pay you more than normal price.
Oh, but I was saying that's very, very reasonable. Like, cause I'm used to like deer head mount prices and stuff. That's very reasonable.
What, man? And
About what they charge up here for salmon mount.
Whenever
about $40 an inch.
Where we're at here in Southeast Missouri, I get that all the time. You know, people try to compare the fish to the deer, and around here it drives me nuts because the deer guys are so cutthroat. And we've got a guy that's competed at the national and world level like I have, and I think he gets around $7 or $7.50 a deer head. But honestly, based on his quality, I feel like he's low. And people, whenever somebody asks a price on bass, I'll be like, it's $900 or whatever, and they'll say, well, my deer only costs. I'm like, I really don't care what the deer costs because I know they're probably buying $100 foam form, maybe $20 for eyes. Depending on if they put a competition nose on there or not. But long story short, they might only be $200 in materials and shipping on that, whereas me buying a plastic model of a bass shipped might be almost $400 depending on what it is.
Yeah, that's a very different process doing a
Yeah.
fish replica or a hide mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yep.
the conversation I have to have with those people that try to compare the deer to the fish. It's like it's an apples to potatoes comparison. Like there's not.
Yeah, and I just want to make sure clear for everybody in the chat. Josh is not a upstart fly by night. We're trying to get him going. He is
No.
good. He
He's
is
already there.
really, really good.
He's
Like-
been at the world championships with this stuff.
Yeah. He's more famous than any of us on the panel. Like he's the most famous person on the
Absolutely.
panel right now. He is very, very. If you want something done, by God, go to him.
I appreciate it.
But hey, Josh, now that you're live, you're on the panel with us, and V is watching. What did you leave and go home with from Memphis?
All her cookies. All her cookies.
That's where they went too. I didn't find out till later.
Miss Stephanie offered them to me, and I wasn't gonna say no because they were delicious. And I'm not gonna lie, I stirred the pot with V a little bit the other day. She was still salty from Vicksburg because I took that gemstone ancient mariner reel home that she wanted.
Oh
So
no!
I sent her a picture of that gemstone reel next to a spool of line next to the last one of them cookies, and I said something like, "Feeling cute, might spool up my reels today after breakfast." And she's
Oh
like,
my God!
"That's why you're gonna end up in the trunk of my car."
Yeah.
Yeah, you messing with the wrong one.
Hey, buddy. But yeah, man, that's what it's about, though, man. You gotta be with the people.
All her cookies?
All of them.
Everyone. I think Bobby's on like a delay on his reactions.
He's just on the delay period. He has been fishing for over 12 hours now.
Oh my
And
God!
he's caught 2 fish today. He's had a real good day.
Oh,
Was it-
you were the one she was ready to kill.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Was that George's fish y'all were trying to put in the back of that truck?
Oh my God, yeah.
Because that was the most ridiculous process. That
Yeah, I remember that.
gigantic fish in a bed of
I
a
hope
truck.
he remembered to close that tailgate and do something with those chainsaws before he left. I never got a text message back saying anything got broke, so
I don't know. That might be he's afraid to say it.
yeah, I was nervous. I hope he made it.
He's
I think
brave.
Christy would have said something. She's a sweetheart. But yeah,
Yeah, I tried to read. Yeah, it's my phone.
he was asking about putting that thing in the back seat, and I'm like, man, there ain't no way without that, because the way
Was that a
fish
triple
was-
digit?
Yeah, it was a 92. The scale
Yeah.
said 92, but he goes, I think that fish weighed triple digits, but
That's what I said when I was talking to you in person. It looked identical to my 101 on the mount.
Yeah. Well, and that kind of goes back to the conversation we had earlier. Depending on what's in them, when they were caught and weighed, can make a difference.
Yeah, I like every time Josh we're at a same event as him and they have some fish, I look at one of the triple digits he has up for display and I'm like, damn, my fish was big. It's like it reminds me. It starts to bring in flashbacks.
When you look at them look at them at somebody else's done, and think back to yours, you're like, wow.
It's like not PTSD, but the opposite. But like it gives me reactions of like, holy cow, and then like I get the memories. It's because George's that was there. It looked identical. Like the coloration was like the same general colors as mine. I was like, damn, it looks just like it.
It was the same mold, wasn't it?
His was the same mold I used for Bill's because their specs were about identical on them.
Yeah, I know. We never got actual measurements on mine. We just have estimates.
And whenever you start getting them that big, there's a lot fewer options out there as far as blanks go, especially quality blanks, just because to make a mold like that, you have to kill a fish. And as everybody probably in this chat knows, guys are turning those big fish back.
Yeah, because mine, the only measurement we have inches wise, it was right at a 60-inch long fish because it was
Oh,
the
wow.
same length as the back deck of Jeremy's boat.
Okay. And yours only weighed, what did you say, 101?
101.
Pretty skinny then, I guess?
It wasn't skinny, but it wasn't like the fattest fish. Well, John's seen all the pictures. It wasn't like the fattest fish ever, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
That fish was, you can tell the pictures in my hands, that fish, like, even as wide as I am, and you've met me, that fish, I was halfway the fish on my shoulders. It was so long.
Yeah, 56, 57 inches. That's about where you're going to find the most replicas at.
Yeah, that one that I used for George's fish was a 54, and that's like I said, that was the same one I used for Bill. I've actually used that one probably 7 or 8 times now. I used that one for the Arkansas State Record Blue Cat that's on display at CARC's home office. I've had a couple other triple-digit fish, low triple digits. There's another one that's 58, 59 inches long that I've used for a couple of the other state records and the world record.
That's what's coming, Josh.
See, it just so happens, Josh, that I keep pictures of this thing on my computer.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why you keep pictures of that tank.
You know how many RCT commercials and things we've made of that fish? Okay, the tracker grizzly that was at Memphis, Jeremy's boat is basically identical to it, and that's it sitting on the back deck.
Okay. Wow. That looks like that's got a pretty good gut in that picture.
That tank does got a pretty good
Yeah.
gut.
Hey. Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, there.
I like that picture right there.
He said, yeah, tank got a pretty good gut.
Yeah, it does. It does have a little more gut than I'm remembering.
Did you kick Josh out?
No, I think he's just behind my shared screen.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he's there. You just don't see his face. The shared screen is over him.
Okay, I'm just making sure because we needed to bring him back.
Yeah. No, because at least since Josh has met me, he has the scale of this freaking...
Yeah, that's a big fish.
I'm trying to figure out which one's one of the better pictures. Was it this one? Yeah, the one that I look the worst in, but yeah.
That thing is huge, Tank.
Yeah.
I look forward to catching one that size. I look forward to catching one that size in 6 weeks.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? If you look at the background really good, we're in basically the same spot where Dustin's pictures were. Guess when y'all come down and fishing, guess where y'all going to be at? Right there.
Josh is also going to be on our show on Wednesday night in about 3 weeks.
That's on Trophy Seeker Outdoors, not another fishing show.
Yep.
What day of the week is that?
Wednesday.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to talk to you.
8th or 9th, something like that, of October.
Hang on a minute.
I think it was.
It's supposed to be the 8th.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to move you up to the. I got to check with Daryl because his Woody, Greg Hollander, Woody, his sister's been in the hospital for a while, and we're doing a fundraiser for her. And so I'm gonna get with you and shift you one way or the other. I got to talk to Daryl first.
Okay.
So,
And Josh, in case you weren't aware, my brother does have a guide service. You can come fish where those fish were caught.
Nice.
Just
hey, come catch your new PB. You stand a chance of catching 100-pound fish if you go fish with Creole's guide service.
yeah, beating a 55. That's no guarantee. That's a good fish, but that's very doable where we're at. Very doable.
I think the best part about that fish, I've caught some other pretty decent fish, but it's always been in somebody else's boat. It seemed like, which don't get me wrong, it's cool catching big fish, even if it is in somebody else's boat. But it just hits different whenever like you caught the bait and you cast it out and like, and all that. And it's funny because my buddy Mike and I, we have fished together for probably over a decade and spent countless hours out there in the water. And the biggest fish we've probably caught fishing together on the river has only been like 20 pounds. Like, it has not been large. And
Yeah.
we've never caught more than one fish in a night fishing together. Individually, we've caught much bigger fish, and we've caught more than one fish. But we've never caught more than one and anything over 20 pounds. And then last night, he stuck about a 15-pound flathead, and he had something else, short bite. He was using a chunk of grass carp, big chunk of grass carp, and it chopped down about an inch below the hook, and you could just see about 2 inches of just like pull marks on it.
Oh, wow.
And the middle of that chunk of grass carp was just obliterated. And it was about a 12-inch grass carp, too. Like, I caught some really good bait yesterday.
That was a pretty good fish to bite like that on a carp.
Yeah. And it was in really heavy current, too. So where we were set up on this port that they use during high water. And we were on the southern tip, or the southern point of it. So the water is hitting the point right in front of us. And on one side, it's breaking into the port, and the other side is breaking this way. And on the side into the port, there's a giant log jam right next to this pier. And it's funny because there were 2 different groups of people were fishing on that pier all night. And each time we caught a fish, somebody was fishing up on that pier, and nobody on that pier caught a fish. But there we were like 150 yards away catching fish. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, he was fishing on the high current side with one of his rods, and that's where he got short bit at. And then both of the fish we caught were actually on the port side of it. But no, it was kind of funny how last night's fishing trip came together too, because he had something going on during the day, and I told him, I was like, hey man, I'll go catch some bait, and we'll go out tonight, whether it's on the bank or the boat, whatever. And I ended up getting into some really good bait. I had a bunch of like probably 6 to 14-inch live carp, and I had a couple of shad that I threw on ice. So we had some really good live bait and some really good, stuff to cut. And I had about a probably 20-inch carp too that I threw straight in the cooler on ice. And I went out to the farm. I told him, I was like, dude, I'm going to go get my boat. We're going to go out. I got a really good bait. We're going to fish out in the boat all night. So I run out to the farm to pick up my boat. And as soon as I get out there, I see the garage doors open. And my dad's boat was pulled in front of mine, side by side, and the four-wheeler was pulled in front of that. And he's got stacks of plywood and insulation blocking everything. He was hanging insulation and plywooding over it in the shop. And I'm just thinking, oh, I can't get my boat out now. And I'm thinking, you know what? I can't complain because he's letting me keep my boat in an environment-controlled area. So I talked to him for a little bit, and he's like, well, we can move it. And I'm like, it's going to take 45 minutes to move all this crap.
You ever notice some of the best fish stories aren't even about what you caught?
Yeah.
No, it's about what you went through to catch it.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we can move all this. And I'm like, I don't want to. No. I was like, I got a spot. We'll just fish from the bank. It'll be fine. So I ended up catching that 55, 11-15 last night. I sent him a picture of it, and I was like, thanks for blocking my boat in, because if you wouldn't have blocked in my boat, I probably wouldn't have found this fish last night. So it worked out. Well, what was funny though, and I forgot about this, because he caught that 60 last week at MRM. Whenever I was leaving the farm, I was like, well, I guess I'll have to go out and catch a 62 tonight to beat your PB. And then, sure enough, I wish I would have got a weight on mine now, because, man, if that would have broke his PB by like a pound or two, I'd let him hear about it. But we didn't weigh it, so it was what it was. It's still a fun fish.
It's an ornament.
You always know when the show goes long, he gets a little in the way.
What?
The kitty.
The cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had been sleeping on my arm for about the past 15 minutes. Just out of camera.
Yeah.
Tell that high pretty big.
Yeah. If you want, we can go ahead and end it, Tank. Ain't no big deal. We don't sit down
I'm
here.
good. This is the most energy I've had on a show in a while.
Almost 2 hours already. So,
Yeah. Yep.
and
Josh, we're gonna try to find you some fish to mount. Always tell everybody, I remind Spyron, he promised to pay for it if I catch a state record.
Yeah, you see
What's the biggest blue cat you've mounted so far? You mounted the world record?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on. I did the world record, the Missouri State, the Illinois State record, all three of those for Bluff City Outdoors in Alton, Illinois.
Yeah.
So all three of those are on display up there. It was 143 from Bugs. I think the Missouri was like 131. In Illinois, I think was like 124. I did the Arkansas state record for Sea Arc boats. That was 118. I've got that West Virginia state record was like 68 or 69 and some change. And then
So you're saying my 101 doesn't impress you?
I'll be honest, man. I think your scale might be cheating you on that. If that fish was like 60 inches long and was as thick as it was, I think you're conservative at 101. Or 101 might be a conservative number.
Hey, and he guesses real close on them fish when he sees them.
I don't know. Well, it's one of those good crane scales. If anything, I'm wrong on the 60.
Okay. No.
Maybe it was at least. There's no way it was less than like 55, 56. No way.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat my shoe, you know. But those were guesstimates based on after the fact memory of looking at it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I don't know. I'll just have to catch another one and get better measurements.
I know I'm kind of kicking myself for not weighing mine last night because I've had two people like, "Oh, is that a 60?" I'm like, "Call it 55."
look. If you were some random guy in a Facebook group, that fish was at least 85.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to beat that guy.
Look at that one, Josh.
Wait, are you showing something?
He's sliding in my DMs.
Oh, he's in your DMs. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually he sends it to my DMs to then post on the show.
Was that your big one, John?
Yeah,
So that one actually looks kind of skinny for how long it is.
but it ain't. It's sitting in my lap.
Yeah, okay. I see how the belly's kind of wrinkled on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said that one weighed like, what, 120 or something like that?
What's your biggest flathead you ever done?
I've got a 70-pounder I'm prepping right now for a guy in Nebraska. Came out of Missouri. And then I actually had the Army Corps of Engineers from over in Illinois reached out like 2 weeks ago about doing a replica of the former state record for Illinois, which I think it was in that 70, 72-pound range. Came out of Car Lake. They're redoing the Welcome Center there, and they won.
Yeah.
They had a mount of one. I was like,
Uh-oh.
we don't really have.
Yeah, you're starting to cut out a little bit now.
That's the big.
Yeah,
fish.
John gets to messing with him and it's over.
Yeah,
No,
he's,
ain't got nothing to do with me.
What were you about to say, John? Something about the weight?
yeah, he keeps
John?
sending me pictures.
Oh. There we go.
Just a few.
I'm surprised they're not in black and white.
There we go.
Hey, damn it.
John's been in, I think that's 70-ish. Well, we'll be doing a 70 whenever she sets a state record.
I'm sure V showed you her flathead at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. But all right, Chank, let's end this up.
Yeah, that's Bill Dance's in the
Pyramid.
sitting at the pyramid. I like how Randy's so used to me. He just finishes my sentences for me when I need.
Whenever you run up there and you just stop in the middle of one, I ain't gonna let you.
It's the second half of the show.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
thank you very much for coming up, Josh. If you need to come up, you want to show off something, you want to advertise, come up, say hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was procrastinating.
Anytime, man.
I was procrastinating coming out in the garage and working on some stuff this evening. V sends me a message. She's like, "Hey, we're talking about you on the show," and I was like, "Okay." So I ran down to the garage with the iPad and was getting all that going.
Oh, we're good for procrastinating.
Oh, yeah.
That's all good.
Anything else you need to say before we go?
We keep you on
I'm
your
good.
toes.
Thanks for having me on.
Hot dog. Well,
The after show will start in a few minutes.
Yeah.
That would be an actually good thing. Have him come up when he's working on something if you don't
oh,
mind.
dude, we'd watch you work on it during the show.
I probably won't be able to talk, or I might have to figure something out.
No, we'd just watch you.
That wouldn't be no problem.
Now we put you on big screen while you work on
And we
something.
just
Yeah.
carry on.
It'd be more interesting than watch Bobby catch one fish in 12 hours.
He caught 2 today.
Oh, I'm sorry. He caught 2 today.
He caught
Look
one
at
at
him.
11 o'clock this morning and one at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock tonight.
Don't
Hey,
take him away from it.
I respect the hustle of that. I don't care.
Yep.
He fished.
That's
Hey,
always cool though when you can catch one on a live stream like that though. That's super cool.
Oh yeah, that's what made V's to me is so special. It was on a Sunday night show, just like we're doing now. She just happened to be fishing, and then oh my God, look at this thing.
Yep.
you know, Bob. Hey, you got to give it to Bobby. Every Sunday he is out there, rain, sleet, snow, or rain. You know, he's out there.
Bobby's a real fisherman.
Whether he catches anything or not, he's out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, 205 will be live in the morning from the Gulf of America. Well,
Awesome.
John Lance.
Yes, sir.
Got nothing. Tomorrow I might be live salmon
More
fishing
salmon?
again.
Yeah, get you a salmon mounted. That'd be a cool one.
I've got a cool one on the books.
I do got a
It came from up in Alaska, and it's got a big seal bite in the back of it. Like it got bit the day of.
Ooh,
Still
that's
bloody,
kinda cool.
fresh looking.
wow.
It's got a huge notch in the back of the fin, or like right by the dorsal fin. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do got that 30 and a half I caught when I first started salmon fishing up here.
No, the best
he was
reaction was,
40
it ain't that big.
40.
Yep. But we appreciate everybody hanging out.
Thank you.
Yep.
And,
Catch y'all. Well, maybe Wednesday night for Randy's show.
Right.
He'll be talking to Josh some more apparently.
And I'm spending
That is a couple of weeks out still.
Oh, a couple of weeks out. Okay.
Yeah.
time with family. So
That's it.
Yeah.
We've got V this Wednesday night at on the show.
So that's Wednesday at 9 Eastern on Trophy Seekers.
Yep.
Then Thursday at 9 Eastern on Golden Whisker Award. I've been helping V with that one. I think, is it Ted Ellenbecker week? Lyle was on last week.
$2.05.
I
Or
think it's Ted this week.
I think it's Ted Ellenbecker week on Golden Whiskers Awards live. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Everybody have a good
Have a
week.
good
Be
night.
safe.
And
See you next
the after
time.
show begins.